Today we are here to learn a little bit about drilling with angular cutters, and especially the Walter Ice Cut angular cutter. Angular cutters have been a real innovation in large hole drilling because they require much less operator and tool effort to drill the hole, and they drill a perfect hole every time when compared to conventional drill bits. Whereas conventional cutters are uncoated, the Walter Ice Cut angular cutter is coated with 15 layers of an exclusive PVD coating. What this coating does is that it reduces the amount of heat that's being generated during the drilling operation, therefore allowing the end user to drill the hole much faster than with an uncoated cutter, requires less effort on the part of the user, and allows the end user to drill up to 2,200 holes before requiring the first resharpening. I would like to begin the demo by drilling a 13/16 inch hole and a 1/2 inch I-beam using a conventional uncoated cutter along with the Walter mag drill and the ice cut cutting fluid. So as you just saw during the first demo with the regular uncoated angular cutter, because of the high amount of heat being generated, the chips that were being formed did not form a nest around the cutter, and the slug did not eject from the cutter. For the next demo, I'd like to perform the exact same operation, but this time using the Walter Ice Cut angular cutter. Besides being a coated cutter, one of the other advantages that this cutter has when compared to conventional cutters is that it has a universal shank. What this means is that when you're using a regular conventional angular cutter, you have to use the weld-on adapter. Our ice cut, however, has a universal shank which goes straight into the chuck of the drill and makes it a much simpler operation for insertion. As you just saw during the second demo, this cutting process took approximately 10 to 11 seconds, which is close to half the time that it takes with an uncoated cutter. On top of that, because of the coating on our cutter, the chips did not heat up and they formed a nest around the cutter. During the last two demos, I've attempted to show the advantages of using an ice cut coated angular cutter. But I'd really like for you to go ahead and try one for yourself in order to feel the true advantages of using a coated angular cutter.